It's too dark in the old one.
confiscate the installation. They can sue all. You can see all to benefit.
Whoa! What up, Eric?
You're funny. I just walked into some nonsense on my Discord server. Now, 2 people had at it that were following me because one was trying to warn everybody of a scammer. And I was not aware that this person was a scammer. And 2 members of the server, one person I knew personally, 2 people in the server started arguing with each other because the one friend that I knew was like, hey, Emily's sensitive. You lacked tact by sharing this all over the server. And then they started DMing each other and started going at it. So I came in to try to moderate this situation as soon as I saw it. And I walked into a fucking disaster zone on my server. These 2 people like fighting each other. And I don't tolerate that. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if I've known you for years. It doesn't matter. Leave your issues elsewhere. Okay? So my server is not the place to be doing that. My server is to let y'all know I'm live. My server is to let people know what games I'm playing. And I know that my one friend was protecting me, but he also lacked tact in like DMing this person and causing more issues. I don't tolerate that. You don't even get a 1 warning. You get kicked. My server is for me and for my channel and supporting my business. When people bring nonsense into my business, I don't care who you are to me, you're getting kicked. You don't get a warning, you get kicked. If you did not have enough tact to DM me personally to let me know something bad is happening, then you don't belong on my server. It was over a scammer that was like, they're like, oh, watch out for this scammer, Lizzie Keen or whatever. They go into different servers and fuck somebody up. And I'm grateful. Like, here's the thing. This was all an issue about communication, right? This one person was just trying to protect myself and everybody else in the server. Don't accept this person's friend request. Then the other person said, hey, that's great, but don't do... Yeah. DMing people on my server is not acceptable. Yeah, just bring it up to me, DM me. Don't be having this conversation on the server with each other. It's not the place for it. And my one friend, he was literally saying that. But then he took it too far and DM'd this other person who was just trying to protect us too. So that was unacceptable, and I also don't accept that. So listen, sometimes I gotta be the bad guy. And I get it. Listen, somebody wanted to bring up a scam. The other person was like, hey, let Emily know personally. Don't be DMing her. And then they both got into it. And because they both got into it and encouraged it and made it a whole drama on my channel, it's not good for business. I'm not okay with that. I don't tolerate shit. Play nicely or don't talk at all. Fucking Christ. Jesus. a fucking nightmare. Thanks, ma'am. What a fucking nightmare that was on the goddamn Discord, huh? I'm still cleaning up their goddamn mess. They think they both were helping me, but they actually made it worse. They both had good intentions and then went about it completely the wrong way and then acted both a fool. It was really fucking stupid. I don't tolerate that. You don't even get a warning. Bye. Like, I don't even care if your intentions are good. The intentions of hell are paved with good intentions, alright? The fucking... What is it? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. People don't know how to control themselves. They don't have a place in my life or my server. My server's for business, man. Is it really? Because I've never really gotten involved with Discord like that before. Discord is never, like, I'm new to Discord because it's just a way for people have been asking, do I have one? That's the only reason. If this continues, though, I'm stopping the Discord. Because I don't need that bullshit.
These installations research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps you would have time to see them later.
Like, it's, for what fucking reason, bro? For what reason? Why can't people just, like, ignore people they don't like? I do it easy. Bye. The one guy's like, can I show you screenshots of what he DM'd me? No, you cannot. I don't want to see your fucking screenshots. I don't care what he said to you. I have no control over what other people say. And I cannot control how other people handle their mental illness. I can control how I handle my mental illness, which is I don't fucking engage. There are 8 billion people on this planet. I do not need to be friends with all of them. I like switching back and forth between the old and new versions on the Master Chief Edition. Yeah, like, seriously, like, sometimes I'm not the best at it, but man, I'm on my period right now, so I'm feeling saucy as shit. Don't bring your bullshit to me. Don't bring unwanted drama to me. I don't have time for it. I protect my peace fiercely, so even if you're a friend trying to protect me, Maybe learn how to be more mindful and DM me. No one DM'd me. That's the crazy part about all this. Not one person DM'd me, but they wanted to DM each other. Make that make sense to me when it's all in the way of protecting you, Emily, and protecting you. Yeah, are you protecting me? First of all, I don't need a man to fucking protect me. First of all, men have hurt me. And both of them made me lose a fucking follower. And now both of them are gone, plus the followers I lost. So, bye. Making my channel look bad because you guys have a fucking ego. The fuck is that? Now everybody's booted. Bye. Next time shit like that happens, just DM me personally. Let me know there's nonsense and I'll deal with it. It's like my one friend was speaking for me. Even though he was right. Like, yeah, I don't tolerate that. Like, fucking chill. Jesus Christ. What a way to start the day. Fucking Christmas.
Non-activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on.
Come on, my angel. I need a kitty hug. I need a kitty hug. These people acting a fool. And they were all men. This is why we're going towards the lesbian side of our bisexuality. Because men are fucking whack. Because when they like you, they don't speak up. And when they don't like you, they act like they like you and fucking... Oh, God. It's just like, it's such nonsense. They literally are the worst. Celibacy is so much easier when people act this way and remind me how fucking stupid they are. Women are just as bad, bro. I'm not even gonna front like that. For real. You're gender fluid, but would prefer she, her, they, them. Do you prefer they, them the most, probably? Wow, what a cocksucker. They, them. That's good to know. That's good to know. Thank you for letting me know. Especially with, like, being behind a computer screen, I definitely need to know your pronouns because, like, it's even harder. Like, you don't want to assume just because of the way someone looks or presents, but, like, if they're presenting a certain way, they can't get mad when, well, they can get mad, but, like, they should be understanding when people misgender them if they're presenting feminine with feminine, like, clothes, feminine, leaning clothing or male leaning clothing, and they use binary pronouns, right? Like, there needs to be some grace included with what people use, and I'm sure it's very convoluted. But yeah. No, that's totally the way to do it, yo. And if I call you dude, is that okay? Because I call females and males and non-binary alike dude. So I hope that's acceptable. If not, I will do my best to keep that out of my vernacular towards you. So, like, I may not understand gender fluidity and trans life because I'm not gender fluid nor trans. I'm a cis woman, right? Cis woman. I identify what I was assigned at birth, but just because I don't understand it all, and I'm an ally, so I want to learn, I want to know more, and it's different for everybody and everybody's case, you know. Whoa! This is everybody that was in the Discord chat. This is what they were doing. This is how everybody was acting. Fucking acting a fool. That was everybody in the Discord chat. Exactly, mercenary. That's exactly where I stand. I don't understand it. Listen, I'm one of the alphabet people. I'm bisexual. But, like, I also would never judge someone off of how they identify, how they like to speak, how they like to, you know, like, I will never judge anybody for how they like to identify. And if I ever misgender somebody, I just hope that they would help educate me. Bitch. But everybody a bitch, though. Just so you know. Well, that's exactly it. Trans people and non-binary people are very aware of how confusing it is because they're living in that confusion every fucking day, just like Majestic just said. So they're gonna know that other people are gonna be confused too, but it's about not hating someone despite that confusion. You shouldn't have, confusion shouldn't invoke anger. Miscommunication, Discord server, should not invoke anger, okay? And if it does, you gotta check yourself because you're in control of your own anger and how you handle things. Oh my god, what a fucking nightmare today was. I made rice, and I'm having some tuna I made yesterday. So rice and tuna, so like a little sashimi. Jesus. All that jazz. I'm gonna rouge my nose and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, come on home, we're gonna learn where the gin is cold and the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall, there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. That jazz. Listen, I'm a very sensitive girly, okay? There's no denying that. And I'm happy the one friend defended my sensitivity. And I know that they thought they were doing the right thing by DMing this person, but they only caused more issues for me. So if you think that you're defending me or my pride, please comment and message me privately, because I'll let you know if someone has, if I need help in that category. It makes me look weak, like I can't fight my own battles. White knighting does not help anybody. That's exactly it. And it's a masculine fucking thing. I got mansplained the other day, a gig I played, okay? A local place. I played this gig. We agreed on a certain amount of money. He wanted to give me $75 less when it came time to pay me. 2 days later, when he was supposed to pay me the day of. Never gave me issues 2 gigs prior. And then when I told him, listen, we agreed on a price, and I don't come into your business and order a chicken sandwich, eat it, and then say, hey, I'm only going to pay half the price. So that should be honored, truly. And I said it exactly like that, and that's what any business person would do. But because I'm a woman, he came back at me, and I said, and furthermore, you guys didn't promote me the way you should have. He comes back at me, and he's like coming with his like mansplaining of, now let me tell you how you should run your business. Coming at me in this way and saying I'm practically screwing you over. And I said, I didn't say you were screwing me over. I didn't say those words. And now it became a semantics argument. So a lot of people would rather argue about semantics, and that's what he did. And then he also just like mansplained how I should run my business and said I came off aggressive. And I was like, whoa, because I'm protecting myself? Like it was, he's like, a lot of people aren't going to do business with you. I was like, well, I don't want to fucking do business with you if you're going to say you're going to pay me one thing and not pay me another. It's not my problem that you didn't get anybody to come to your gig, your venue. Also, it was the major league, the World Series. Yeah, it's a deflection. Yeah, so fuck Weyerbacher. I'm saying it out loud. Fuck Weyerbacher. Fuck Ed. Okay? He fucked me over, and I'm saying it publicly. I won't make a post about it or anything, but I'll say it on my fucking stream on my business, because that's how I do business. You fuck me over, I let other people know that you're a person who fucks people over. Sorry, maybe you shouldn't have done shady shit, and I wouldn't have to call you out. Whoa! Listen, I have a hero complex too, man. I have a hero complex too, but for people's safety, not for bullshit like this. I'm no hero. by getting in drama. Drama's nothing. I'm a hero if I'm protecting you from harm, okay? Nobody was protecting anybody from harm. Scammers are scammers. Message me and tell me, hey, that's a scammer. If you want to tell your server, let me know. And that's what the other guy's argument was too, but he didn't say it the right way because he white knighted. And now he's lost my friendship as a result of that because I don't tolerate that. I don't. If you know me well enough, you know that I don't need no white knights. I'm fully capable of defending and protecting myself. And I'm fully capable and happy to call out shitty, shady businessmen and scammers. The dude that fucked me over with the money for the gig, he's a fucking spineless fuck who hid behind a nice smile and pretending he's your friend. I hate business people like that. They're actually the worst snakes imaginable. That's fucking right, Majestic. That's right. Yeah, no, I don't play that game. That's what happened to me up north, CMYK. That's what happened to me up north when I was living up there. There were a few people, Hammered Steel, I'm not going to say the girl's name because she's a shithead, and she didn't like me for whatever reason, and because of that, she went around and told other people, Mountain House and other people about me. I had not been able to get a gig with them since. And one of the fucking assholes at one of the gig came to my gig and watched me at Mountain House at my last gig there. Like, the whole time giving me eyes. The whole time. Why? Why? This is your turf? Okay, buddy. You're not from around these parts, are you? No, I'm a fucking New Yorker. Yeah. But I ain't no city either, okay? I came out there trying to be part of a community. And then I had that asshole Matt, who I dated up there, who ended up choking me, and I had to get a PFA on him because he was stalking me at my gigs. So I left. I would have died in Honesdale. I loved Honesdale. But because of that asshole and a couple of other assholes, it's small town culture, I couldn't fucking deal with it no more. Yeah, they called me a city-it because I was from the city. And I tried to come up north to have a better life. I wasn't one of those fucking asshole New Yorkers that are just buying up property. I couldn't even fucking buy property. For Christ's sake. Yeah, seriously, man. I'm telling you. And he's related, Matt, my ex, is related to somebody you know. And it became a whole fucking problem. DM me and I'll tell you the fucking tea. It was a nightmare, and I did nothing wrong. I was just trying to create a community and feel like I belonged somewhere. And I left and have been grieving leaving North for fucking years now. I was depressed for like a straight year and a half up until a couple months ago. Literally no reason. Literally no reason. I came in loving my community. I created community events and shit. I know you do. Wait. Message me. Message me. I'm going to tell you who it is. Wait, where are you? Message me on Facebook or something. I'm going to tell you about it. Yeah, even the Cooperage fucked me over because they were talking shit about me. When I created a really beautiful event, they were talking shit about me, so fuck the Cooperage too. They have a fucking chokehold on anybody that wants to play up there. And if they don't like you, like they didn't like me, for whatever reason, I created community events, but fuck me, right? That's why I left. Because I didn't have time for that. Now that I told you the person, we could talk back on here again. Yep. He's a piece of shit. Yeah. He wasn't the best either himself. But the brother-in-law was worse. Ex-heroin addict turned alcoholic. And then when we broke up the first time, I think he went back to heroin because he lost a shitload of weight very quickly. Like, way too quickly in his face. Yeah, man. And then when we got back together after Fall Music Fest, we got back together very, very briefly. And I asked him, did you quit drinking? And he's like, yeah, I quit drinking. And I was like, you promise? He's like, yep, I quit drinking. So it's like, cool. So we go out. He's like, yeah, I only have like one once in a while with the friends. I was like, all right, that's doable. That's fine. So we went out for our first date at, what's the place that does the jazz music on Main Street? There, Here and Now. And he knew the bartender at Here and Now, and it was like an ex-girlfriend's like roommate, so he was very close with her. So I was like, hey babe, why don't we have like one drink together and we'll just like celebrate being back together? He's like, yeah. So we had one, and then he looked at her, gave her another one, gave him another one, looked at her, she gave him another one, she gave him another one. He had like 4, 5, 6 drinks, got fucking plastered. It was terrible. Woke up the next morning, I had to go to work at the sewer plant, and then right after I was going to a women's retreat. So like I had to talk to him about this. So I brought it up in bed. As we're waking up, I'm like, I'm sorry we have to talk about this like so early, but I didn't want to talk about it over the phone. It's going to sit on my heart the whole weekend, so I want to talk about it now. So we talked about it then, and I was like, we were sitting up in bed, and I was telling him, and then I was like, hey, so you told me you quit drinking, and you kept drinking. And he's like, yeah, but she kept giving it to me. What was I supposed to? I was like, you were supposed to say, no, thank you. You can have it. I'm not having more than one tonight. And he's like, well, you don't have to be a bitch about it. And like, he got really like aggressive. So I know I did something wrong, and I admitted this to the court when this happened, but I slapped him just once, not a big like, fuck you. Like, it was just like a you scoundrel, like slap, like, how dare you, you know? And then his response was to choke me and then go to punch me and push me against my stairwell that led to the basement. And I looked at him, dead face, didn't say a word as he's choking me because I couldn't. And then he let go and then called me an abuser and was throwing his shoes on. Yeah. It was like, yeah. Because if any man told another man that he was a bitch to his face, he's clapping him. And I know that violence begets violence. And I know that I was in the wrong in my part in it. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just been like, get out. And that's a lesson I learned, and I will never, no matter what, unless somebody puts their hands on me first or is threatening to put their hands on me first, I will never put my hands on another person ever again. Never really was violent like that either, but like, it was really bad. And he would lie to me, and he had lied to me about the whole thing. Yeah, that's right. So then a week or two goes by, I run into him at Dave's Super Duper, and he's like, oh, fancy seeing you here. I was like, this is a small town and there's one fucking supermarket. Get over yourself. So then like, and I rolled my eyes and just kept walking away. Then 2 weeks later, he shows up at my gig with his buddies, and they're fucking, he's stalking, he's talking shit, he's this, that. Comes the last song of the night. Oh wait, tell me when the ads are back. I want to tell you what's going on. I want to tell you the tea. Because this is my story and I'm allowed to share it. I don't want you to miss out on the tea. Are the ads done? Are you back? Okay, you're back. So, the end of this saga, I'm at my gig. He's stalking me at my gig. His friends come. Comes the end of the night, and I say, hey, does anybody want to hear a last song? Give me a request. And he goes, yeah, what about Respect by Aretha? And I said, yeah, that's something you can learn. And he gets up and he starts walking out. His friends pay their tab. They start walking out and they're passing me. They say, have a good night, sweetie. Kind of like a, I'm sorry, my friend's a dick, kind of, have a good night. And I said, thanks, hon. Make sure your friend doesn't hit any women on the way out. And oh boy, do people in Honesdale like to fight. So this fucking guy, the kitchen guy's like, what did he do? And it was so funny. I wasn't trying to cause a fucking problem. I was just trying to call out this motherfucker who literally made my heart race the entire time. So fast forward, end of the gig, I'm putting my stuff in the car, and there's a drunken scribbled note on a piece of paper. You bitch, I would never touch anybody except in self-defense. So me slapping him, it made him commit a felony. So I brought that note to the sheriff the next day, got a temporary PFA on him. They had to collect his gun that he did not have registered, that I know was on the bottom of underneath his car seat. And then I had a court hearing where his sister and his mom showed up. And I'm sitting there fucking crying by myself. But him and his sister and his mom are there. And they know he's a fucking problem. They know he's a problem, but they wanted to give him sympathy points to have females with them, and shame on them for encouraging that. They only gave him a 6-month PFA. So within that time, I had to leave a house I loved so much because I was so fearful, and because of the PTSD of me being in that bedroom and seeing him. And it's an old farmhouse. So like, they're not locked and secured very well. He could have broken in and really harmed me. And I was having nightmares and PTSD every single day, that I had to break my lease, have a bad relationship with my old landlords, which is still tainted to this day. I loved that fucking house. I would have died in that house. And yeah, and I had to escape to Lehigh Valley because I couldn't be around there anymore. He literally ruined it. He ruined it for us. No, he deserved a lot more than a smack in the face, I'll tell you that right now. And I'm sorry I didn't do more at this point. But he could have really harmed me. He could have really hurt me. Yeah, man, it was a whole fucking situation. That's the reason I left Honesdale. I would have stayed. I thought I found my home. I would have gone back. And honestly, I would go back now. I'm not scared of him. He can suck a dick, but there would be no work out there for me. There's no work out there for me. Thank you. I mean, I'm over it. I'm sharing the tea with you guys because it's fun to gossip like that. Especially when it's shit about yourself.
You are a good weapon.
Auto mod stopped you. When you try to say some curse words, I have to talk to my mod about this, but when you try to say curse words or certain things or whatever, just use like different emojis, or like if you're trying to say bitch, use an exclamation point for the I and make spaces in between. Whoa! Yeah, I don't mind about that China shit. It's to protect me from people who are trying to get my... I had a couple of goons come onto the channel recently, and they, like, really fucked me up. I was very sensitive during that stream. I had to stop streaming for a couple of weeks. I don't know if you guys remember. But I had to stop streaming for a couple of weeks because, like, they were gooning me and, like, saying really disgusting shit. Like, Mommy, make me come, this and that. Can I come yet? Like, things, like, really gross stuff. And listen, I'm a dirty birdie, okay? I'm a dirty girl. I like talking dirty. It's fun. It's fun, but there's a time and place, and I told them, I was like, you're practically internet raping me, is what you're doing, and it is unacceptable. And I'm very sensitive when it comes to sexual stuff specifically. And listen, I'm a dirty girl. I like talking dirty shit. I enjoy it. This is a place I can do that. Yeah, you remember those goons that fucked me up? Yo, people really do gotta chill. I'm like, listen, do I look like one of the girls with their tits out, the fucking cat ears and the ooh-woo and all the fucking shit? No, I'm not that kind of gamer. I'm not that kind of girl. I saved that part of my sexuality for behind closed doors with one person. And then I'm all sorts of fun. But I don't promote my body that way. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. I've been molested over 100 times. I've been raped at least by 3 different people. And honestly, man, like, I don't have fucking time to be showing off my titties. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not even suggestive. Even if I was that kind of girl, it does not give fucking consent. People are really wild, man. They're wild. People are really terrible. And I don't even have to try. I guess if anything, they're just fucking jealous because I don't even have to try to be pretty and I'm pretty, right? I guess like that should be a compliment. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's not lucky. It's not lucky at all. I get what you mean because you probably want a body that presents the way I have, like breasts and all that type of stuff. But yeah, don't say lucky because it's not lucky to be so pretty that people can't control themselves even when you're a little girl and I'm getting sexually assaulted by adults, 2 adults that were related to me, and since childhood. So no, it's not lucky at all. It would have been easier if I were born a man. Let's just put it that way. What is double modded? This is certainly not a safe for work channel. This is not safe for work and this is not made for kids. Is it blocked? That's funny. Yeah, use an L instead of an I, something like that. Because if you're calling me that, then I'll mod you the fuck out. But if you're saying something like that, like you want to be like that, then that's cool. Listen, power to the people, man. I love it. In another life, I would have been able to embrace my sexuality more, but I'm too sensitive. I'm trying to do things like maybe get into like some like burlesque, like doing stage kitten work, like maybe not the burlesque itself. I wouldn't necessarily get into sex work like that completely or like stripping or anything like that, but I'm exploring different things to make me like regain my power back in certain ways, and in certain ways I have regained my power back, but so many unsafe men and women. Mind you, one of the people that sexually assaulted me as a child was a woman that was related to me. Honestly, I would really, like, my friend does aerial work. My body is very limited because of my neck issues, my back issues. So even when I train, I'm still limited. Even when I'm at my best, I'm still limited. because of my long-term physical ailments. I was considering getting into fire work, like fire breathing, and you don't have to do anything sexual with it either. So like that makes me feel really comfortable. You think I'd be a good aerialist because I'm tiny? Because it's easy to swing around on those things when you don't weigh much and you're tiny. No shade against anybody that's an aerialist that is of a larger stature, by the way. I'm sure there are plenty, but like just like the girls and my friend Danielle, she was one of the girls that got thrown in the air as a cheerleader, and she's a very tiny lady. So I know it makes it simpler, but not impossible. So I hope that didn't come across as fat shaming, because not at all. Everybody is beautiful. Actually, I prefer bears. Yeah, so listen, I have a gig with my friend Purple and her husband Jesse, who is the singer of Killswitch Engage. We're doing a show together called Peace, Love, and Wubs, and it's EDM, and she's going to be doing her aerial and pole dancing. He's going to be DJing, and I'm going to sing a couple of songs, Jefferson Airplane song and a Janis Joplin song, and I'm going to wear my 1960s outfit from the 60s. That's going to be at the Colony in Woodstock on November 14th, and it's at 10:30. So if anybody local wants to come, CMYK, I don't know if you're busy that night, but you should come if you can. Dave Figura is going to be coming. Maybe you two can drive together if you'd like to come. It's very impressive. And it's not just about stripping. There's so much, I'm so impressed, and my mind has totally changed about this form of artistry, circus arts, as well as the athleticism that it takes, dude. Like, it is so fucking impressive to me to do what they do. It could never be me. It could never be me. I don't want it to be me, not because I don't think I'm capable, I just don't want to. Yeah, I could never. I have back problems. Since I'm a little girl, I've had back problems. There's a lot of things I'm incapable of doing because of that. Oh man, I'm hopeful that there will be others. Get that gun out of your hands. Well, thanks for joining, Majestic. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for being a safe space to share the things I share. And I hope that it encourages all of you to also open up and feel safe to share as well. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day as well. You stay fantastic also. And keep being your authentic self, love. I love it. Well, am I a part of a server that you have or something like that? Invite me to that if you can so that I can involve myself and see the notifications when you're live. Am I already a part of it and I just have ADHD and forgot?
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the power. They seem most specifically answers to access this.
Happy you're here as well, Majestic. Oh. Bye. appreciate you joining the stream as I eat Cool Whip. I swear to God, I've never been pregnant so far, but period cravings have to be the same as pregnancy cravings. Because I swear to God, I get period cravings. There's no controlling it. Sure does.
Why naturally prefers simply too dangerous to release? Of course. The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to read. Oh, hello.
Go! No, baby. Oh, shit. Yum. I don't even smoke weed anymore, man. And that sounds amazing. I still snack like a stoner, though. Old habits die hard, I guess. That's good, man. I feel much better that I quit. I'm very clear-headed. I'm over a month now. I feel great. Let's make a roll. Little Luna baby.
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
Yeah, it's a depressant, man. I didn't realize how depressing it was. You think that it just makes you silly and laugh and that that's a joke when people say it's a depressant, but it really is, because once you're off it, you're like, oh my god, I really was depressed. I couldn't focus on shit.
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
Guys, my birthday's coming up. If you want to show me some love, I gotta get myself a new chair. Oh, and my whip is always loud as fuck. Not anymore, but oh yeah. I ride dirty on purpose because I'm like, fuck the police. Can't tell me what to do. Makes me drive better. It really did make me drive better, for the most part. It probably kept me from getting a lot of jobs too, because I didn't realize how much I still smelled like it. It was. Ah!
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
is always a hard part. That's what she said. When she gets her hands on it. Ah! Not my spoon! My Cool Whip spoon. Cool Whip spoon. Yeah, I've been smoking blunts since I'm 12. It's part of my culture. From the hood, baby. We smoke blunts in the hood.
I will deactivate the security lock.
Like, they call me a idiot, but country boys could never. They can never roll a fucking fatty while you're driving. And then smoke it while you're rolling another fatty. They could never. Now I just have a little sensory tool. But I don't want to ride the elevator. Nah, my dude. Weapons of yeah. When I do gigs, I have 2 blunts already rolled. And they're fat blunts. I go through like a fucking half in a week. See, I quit smoking everything. I'm not smoking hookah, no blunts, no cigarettes, nothing. I know. We can always change that, man. I'm an hour drive away, hour and a half. I go up there all the time. I visit, I just don't announce it anymore. You know what, Gabe? I need you to just leave the channel now, please. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. Goodbye. Guys, let me make something very clear. It is not my responsibility to help your mental health. What I do to assist others when I can, how I can, but when you bring your drama to my channel and then I've blocked you on everything else and then you come to me again, shame on you, Gabe. Shame on you. I blocked him, so he probably doesn't even hear me anymore. Shame on you. I knew he was fucking trouble. I don't play that fucking game. Don't bring that shit onto my channel. Holy shit. Keep your fucking mental health issues to yourself. Guys, I'm going to stop the stream.